Try that. Hello!
Hello, it's Monday afternoon, bank holiday Monday afternoon,
I'm gonna
31st
take
of
the
May,
glasses off.
after the boot sale.
After the boot sale
On
of...
a beautifully sunny day. It was a lovely day, wasn't it?
It was an absolute lovely day, and it's bank holiday Monday, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you said the 31st, didn't you? Yeah. You did. Right,
Are you
okay.
having a problem?
I'm having a moment. Right. Oh yeah. Anyway. So you bought some stuff.
Well,
You were going to say you didn't buy much, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah, but you can already
did buy a lot.
you can already see it down here. So what did you get?
I bought some CDs. That was I've nearly finished. That was one of the last stores that I went to. Had a bag like this, completely full to bursting with CDs, and a sign on top saying £5. Seemed rude not to, really, didn't it?
Kind of is, isn't it?
And he said, it's very heavy, can you manage it? And I thought, well, I've got my wheelie walker. If I stick it on the seat and then push it,
Yeah.
surely it's not going to be far before Neil comes along with the trolley.
It wasn't, was it?
It wasn't
No.
that particular time.
I did have my phone with me, so you could have rung.
So it turned out really well.
Turned out good?
I haven't even counted them. I've just made them into big piles. But out of all of them, only 2 didn't have a CD in it. So that was really good. It's kind of, I think they're pretty much old people's house clearance ones. They're a bit of classical, bit of musical, kind of Rat Pack, jazzy swing kind of. I don't know that sort of music. Glenn Miller and Matt Munro and all those sort of people.
But you've also got some
Frank
LD
Sinatra.
there.
Oh yeah, well I'd put that one in classical.
Oh yeah,
LD
okay. LD
and
what was the other?
The 2 really good ones. There's 2 David Gray albums.
Two David Gray ones.
One of which we already have, but one we don't.
Brilliant.
So I'm keeping those.
Excellent.
So that was it for my media.
Well, I got a bit of media. So you possibly know that I picked up Xbox 360 recently, and I want to learn more about gaming consoles. So I picked up a load of games. So briefly go through.
Does that count as media?
I don't know. Is it media?
I wouldn't have called it media. I would have thought media being, you know, like DVDs and CDs and videos, and
because
I would call that gaming. But
I just thought, well, it's kind of, it's still DVD type of.
It's still on a disc.
Still on a disc. So let us know, is gaming stuff media or not media? Because it's, to me, it's still on the same medium of the way it's loaded.
And does it actually matter?
And do we
either
actually
way?
care? Yeah.
I just thought I'd pick up on that because I wouldn't have called it media.
But
But it really doesn't matter.
But
surely.
it's a good question. It's a good thing to ask. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Anyway, briefly.
Answers on a postcard.
Answers on a postcard. So, Halo, Reach.
I did go through all mine one by
Battlefield 4.
one.
Yeah, but I'm going to. Gears of War 2. Skyrim. Halo 2. Gears of War 2. Oh, didn't I just have that?
Yeah, is that a duplicate?
I've got a feeling that I picked up a bundle of some of the films, and I bought one separately, and I think the separate went. But they'll be sold with consoles and stuff anyway. Then there's, how do you say that?
Fable 3.
Fable 2 and Fable 3. Now, the reason I picked
Fable
up.
1?
I haven't got Fable 1 yet.
So you've got to start in the middle.
I know, that's awkward, isn't it?
It's like when you start a series on episode 4 and you never really know what happens.
Maybe I'll have to pick up Fable 1 before I start the other 2. That could happen though, so it's not a problem. And the reason why I picked up these is I watched some films on good Xbox 360 games, and some of those titles were part of those. So, quickly moving over to the a little bundle of Wii games. Now I'm just going to mention the Wii stuff at the moment. I actually picked up 3 Wii consoles today, one of which was a chipped Wii console, but the chipped one I picked up for £15, which I thought was quite good. But I also picked up a Wii console for £10 and another one for £5. So did pretty well on Wii consoles today. But there's the standard Wii Fit.
So my first husband used to have a rude saying about that. They're like, shall we say bottoms? Everyone's got them.
Yes, yes, but
I cleaned that up.
But apparently a lot of people still want them. So they're selling.
Well,
so
if you haven't got a bottom, you're in trouble.
you are in trouble without a bottom. Sing It, Pop Hits, Winter Sports, FIFA 08, Sega Superstars Tennis. There's a Skylanders Giants, and Super Monkey Balls Banana Blitzer or something. So of those games, I've just looked them up, and they're a couple of quid each. There's nothing there that's that great. But the one game, this was part of a bundle with what actually came with a console, is this game, and the Cube. Apparently that's £10-12 or more. I was quite surprised. Actually, that's one of the games that I thought wouldn't.
Isn't that a TV
game? Yeah. But that's one of the ones that I thought really wouldn't be worth much, but apparently is worth the most out of all of the Wii games. So that was interesting. What else did you get, Jo?
Well, what I want to do before you go on to any more of your things, or even the last one of my things, is say hi to Paul and Julie, who we met Paul at the boot sale, and his lovely partner Julie was doing
over there somewhere.
A stoic job looking after all their shopping, and she was so patient. She didn't phone up or anything to say, "Come on."
No, you've been talking to Neil and Jan for too long now. Come away.
Or even Neil and Jan have been talking to you for too long.
Step away from the YouTubers. We kept him talking for ages. It was great to meet you, and look forward to meeting you on some others. So that was brilliant.
Just wanted to say hi. And,
hi.
And the dogs want to say hi as well. That's Reckless and
Bear.
Big White One's Bear, and old Chester's out in the garden.
And Chester's
wandering
in it.
a minute.
Bear's come to say hello.
To say hello.
So big hello to you guys, and anyone else. If you see us out at the car boot sale, just come and say hi. It'd be great. It'd be great to know that you're watching, and it'd be great to say hi. And obviously, if we haven't mentioned it before, I'm normally wearing the yellow hat, the tramper hat,
and I wear a purple.
And Jan wears the purple one. So
right,
let's have a look at what did you pick up?
The only thing that I really got was just arrived at the boot sale, and I was looking for more Yadro.
Right.
And this is the same colour palette and a similar style. And so I picked it up and I was having a look at it, and as I turn the bottom over, I can see it's not Yadro. It's from Valencia in Spain, which is where the Yadro comes from, and the nail and all. There seems to be an awful lot of
that area kind of.
I don't know if they're small companies or individual people or whatever. I'm trying to do some research on it, but anyways, as I was hanging on to it, the chap said £2. So I thought, well, why not? I'm learning about it, even if it's just to learn the maker's marks on the bottom and things like that. So I took it for £2. But when I got it home, tried to do some research. There is one on eBay at the moment, and they've got it out for £25.
£25.
Whether it's actually worth £25 or not,
well,
we'll have to wait until he sells his and find out.
Or you sell yours.
Who knows? I might put mine on for £35.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? But it needs a bit of a clean. But other than that, it's not damaged in any way at all. But I think that these sort of figurines might be making a bit of a comeback.
Yeah.
I think originally it was people of my parents' generation all went over to Spain for holidays and came back with an expensive piece.
Also, the figures are it's quite a clean look, and for somebody with a modern kind of house with one or two of those, could still look quite kind of a clean look instead of too cluttered.
I think the muted colours go well, but I think what's happening now, as I say, is people of my parents' generation bought them, and now they're being handed on to
younger generations,
or house clearance people or whatever, and maybe finding their way back into people's homes again, which would be nice because they are very well. Can you put it somewhere?
I can put it somewhere.
The dogs won't knock onto it.
So
that was my £2,
that's
and then
nice.
the rest of the boot sale. Oh no, I did buy an ice cream. Can't show it to you. I ate it. Well, I was looking for you for ages. I was sitting down because I was so worn out and.
Well, I must admit, I was going round. I was buying lots of stuff again.
And I thought, well, I might just as well sit next to the ice cream van. And
absolutely, sit there and eat an ice cream.
And...
Oh, I'm sitting now. I'll be back in a sec.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, a couple of other things that I picked up. I was on the idea of looking for paperweights. Now, Jan informs me there's no way that this is a paperweight.
I think it's a glass bowling ball.
Probably, yeah. It's huge.
How much did it weigh in at?
This weighed about 2.5 kilograms. But it's still quite nice. It actually
could be used as a doorstop,
but it did come with a little light to light it up underneath, but it doesn't have the charger. But I paid £2 for it.
Yeah,
so I think that's pretty good.
I think you'll find a buyer for it easily enough, and if you can find in one of your bags or boxes of spaghetti wires and an adapter that fits that.
So I also bought some radios. I'm very much into the Roberts radios at the moment.
I found that.
So Jan found this. So it's you've got CD, long wave, medium wave, FM. So it's a nice little player. So that's really good, and it even has.
Not only had its plug, it's got its instruction book as well.
So that's nice. That's a nice one. I think that was £4.
And look, nobody's even put their coffee down on it.
No, I've just put my coffee mug on Jan's book and put a nice coffee ring.
My records of what I'm buying.
Yeah.
All written out nicely and
And I coffee ringed it. Big slap to me. So moving on. There's another Roberts radio.
Has that got batteries in?
I have not even checked that yet. There's a whole load.
It does come with a plug, which
it
is
does
always
come
a
with a
bonus,
plug,
isn't it?
so it's battery
Is that a digital one?
I have no idea. I just grabbed it anyway. Cameras. Got some cameras. Can I look at that one?
Oh, is that that's Sony digital. It's only 5.1 megapixels.
But it's got
but it's a really nice solid feel to it. And
I noticed it's got the Carl Zeiss lens.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah, any camera that's got a Zeiss lens or binoculars that have Zeiss lenses are.
So that was the first nice little one.
In my opinion, it's got a 3x optical zoom thing. It's got flash. It's a nice little camera.
Because Jan knows more about cameras than I do.
Well, I know more about cameras from
well, anyway,
years ago.
I've got quite a few.
Compact cameras. He's much better on
next
SLRs. A little Olympus, new pics. This is a film camera. Olympus are always worth picking up. You know, Olympus, Minolta, Nikon.
Well, this one looks a little bit grubby.
It is a little bit.
But it's a Minolta.
Minolta's always.
Yeah.
Or Canon, that's another one. You know, all our SLRs.
SLRs. So we've got a nice little
actually,
Minolta
I've got a couple of vlogging cameras that are Canon as well.
Yeah, so there's that one. Then here you go. There's nice little one for you to have a look at.
Our little Canon plasticky compact 35mm. I mean, even so, it wouldn't have been, you know, back in the day when this was sold, it was probably still 50, 60 quid or even more.
I'm hoping still, I mean, you know, I'm picking these up for
A couple of quid each.
Normally a couple of quid up to a fiver. So I'm thinking, you know, even if I sell them for £9.99, it's going to be a profit.
And because when I say the kids, I'm talking about sort of teenagers up to 20s, 30s, have started getting into developing film, which is why they're looking for compact cameras.
So you think of that one? That's got a lot more weight to it.
Oh, Chinon, that's not a great.
It's not
a great make, and it's yeah, it has got more weight to it. Is that because it's got a battery in or something?
I don't know.
And it's not in great condition. Oh, that looks like icky sticky rubber stuff.
There's some icky sticky stuff that's going on with that. It's this one needs a good clean up. I'm not expecting a lot of money. It feels like
that little bar there had that rubber on that goes tacky.
Yeah.
But you can take that off with the Goo Gone.
The Goo Gone. So, but again, it's another little camera. And then there was one pair of binoculars. Actually found some binoculars. I actually really like these ones. I think these feel really nice. This is a nice Minolta. It has a nice weight to it. This feels like a nice little bit of quality.
Have you actually looked them up yet?
No, I haven't managed to look them up yet. I'm hoping that they are...
Minolta Sports Mini.
Yeah, and they're water resistant.
Water resistant, long eye relief. You've got a nice little...
I'm hoping that they are a little bit more expensive.
I think they're more along the lines of the Nikon pair that you bought a couple of weeks ago.
I'm hoping. I don't know. But yes, they feel that... that little bit more...
The only thing is, all the ones that you're picking up, none of them have the lens caps, do they?
No, I don't think they actually come. Some of them, I don't think they come.
Don't they do that anymore?
No, I don't know that they do.
Oh well.
So, but it.
Yeah, and it actually says on there water resistant.
Yeah.
But then is that water resistant as in you can stand out in the rain?
I have no idea. Or you
you're not going to want to go underwater.
Go swimming with
and
them.
look at the sharks with them.
Yes. Oh look, there's a
look,
shark.
That shark's very close.
And they have these bits where you can do
pull it out so that
pull it out, kind of. Yeah, so it kind of pulls out. But yeah, I think they're nice. I'm hoping that they. I mean, they're gonna be.
And are they in a Minolta case? So it's a dedicated case.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that's going to be an easy 20 quid on that one. Saying that, I did actually pay a fiver for those. So, but I think that's pretty good.
I'll be inclined to put them on for more than 20.
That's about. Will you be quiet, please?
Chester, come on.
Don't you know we're
Sorry,
filming?
that's something happening outside that the dogs are
yeah, we'll have to edit that bit.
And telling you about as well.
Apparently so. So that's my little box of cameras that I picked up. Obviously, I've just put them in the box so there. There's also
yeah, because he came running down the field with his box and I thought, oh, he's got a nice pair of trainers.
Yeah. No, actually, that's what the wee bits. There was one of the wee bits was in there. Yeah, I picked up. There was 3 games and there were 2 Wii controllers, the remotes, and I got them for £4. And the Wii remotes sell for about £10 each. So that's.
I hope that it's filming all right because it keeps going dark even when neither of us are moving.
Well,
Could that be that your battery's running out?
I don't know. The red bit's flashing. The battery says it's fine. Literally, it's the auto lighting that it does.
Oh.
So as we move and stuff, it tries to get the best lighting and sometimes goes light and dark.
If it affects the film, our apologies.
Yes.
I'm apologising on your behalf. Is that all right with you?
No, that's absolutely great. So the other thing I picked up, I also picked up some more CD players. I've got about five or six CD players. There's also a free sat box with HD stuff. I've looked at those. There's about 5 or 6 of those, and I spent about £93 today, and just on those 5.
93.
93.
I spent 7. So
I know. I spent 93.
no, I'm just pointing out that between us.
Oh, it's 100.
Yeah.
Right. But I've looked them up. I've looked the CD boxes up, and if I should be able to just sell those without any of the other stuff and get my money back from today, which is reasonably good. So yeah, I had quite a good day. It's been such a brilliant weekend. I mean,
today has been glorious at the boot sale. I was just every couple of feet I was sitting down and just pretending I was on holiday, because it felt like a camping holiday, because all our holidays we always seem to end up at boot sales.
Well, if you're camping, look, there's a boot sale.
Yeah, you're near a field anyway, so look what's happening over there, follow them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we were
and so
unless we were doing something specifically else, it was normally a case of we'd be camping somewhere and it'd be like, oh look, there's a boot sale, let's go do that. And sometimes we'd do 2 or 3 of them.
Out in the sunshine, and had my cup of tea that I put in my handbag, in one of those cups with a
lid
on. I had to carry it in my handbag because I haven't got enough hands left to carry it in my hands. So I was sitting down with my cup of tea, enjoying the sunshine.
The amount of people today that asked about the trolley. Lots of people asking and admiring having a trolley.
Well, a lot of the resellers are using trolleys like that, and I always think it's quite incredible that when we came into reselling, all the equipment that everybody else has got, we've just by coincidence had it all anyway.
For doing other stuff.
That trolley I bought from Homebase for £10 when Homebase was closing down.
Yeah.
And they had 2 of them. I just regret not getting them both.
Yes.
Because that one's not going to last forever, is it?
No.
And it's a handy little trolley.
It's a really good one. So yeah.
We already had action cameras, didn't we? You had the what one?
I've got the DJI Action Osmo, which is what we're filming on right now.
I have a Hero 8, GoPro Hero 8, but I don't film around boot sales because I have yet to learn how to get it from the Hero onto the iMac.
Yeah.
It seems to upload onto the iPhone, but then won't go across. I don't know what I'm doing, so.
Yeah.
I had some hours worth of footage that I can't show anyone unless they watch it on my tiny little GoPro on my phone.
You'll get there eventually.
Yeah, one day. But one day people might like to see what I look at.
Yes. So maybe we should just strap the camera to you. This one.
Could do.
So.
But like I say,
maybe we'll do that next week.
I've got a pretty decent camera of my own.
You have.
Well, I mean, Nick uses a GoPro and he's got an iMac, so there must be a way. It's not just me. Other people have got this problem about getting GoPro footage onto an iMac.
You could just use if not, you could just use your Insta360. So you could do that.
Yeah, but no, I can't, because that means you've got to carry a pole, and I use 2 hands on the walker.
Yeah.
So that's not going to work for me.
Well, anyway, we'll sort something out. So, but in the
meantime, you're filming, so that's
all
right.
It's all good. But anyway, so I think we've had a really successful. I had a great Saturday. Yesterday was absolutely brilliant, and again today was really brilliant as well. So I think that's.
It's been a good weekend. Has been a really good weekend. Certainly for
and the weather.
Buying.
The weather's been great.
Now we just got to get selling because we've got so much stuff.
Well, it's a case of that's once these films are edited and uploaded, that's when the whole lot starts of cataloguing what we've got, and then start to post it, clean stuff up, get it posted. And obviously, if you guys have seen anything that you would like that we've picked up,
glass bowling ball
or anything like that.
You've forgotten something.
What's that?
Sounds like you're wrapping up and there's a big black box that you bought.
Oh, yeah. No, I did buy a big black box. Yep, you're right. A big black box. I almost forgot all about it, and it's a big black box, and I paid £7 for it, but I haven't yet told you what it actually is.
Oh, the suspense is
The suspense of what's in the big black box. What it actually is.
Oh no.
It's juggling clubs. I paid £7 for it. Now, I used to do a bit of juggling and juggling clubs. I've actually got some juggling clubs. I've got some fire clubs. And when I bought my juggling clubs, they were £10 each club. So knowing that they were £10 each club, and that the clubs that I bought at the time were the cheapest ones,
They're really pretty, aren't
they're
they?
pretty,
When the light
yeah.
catches them. I
So-
wondered if they Blair Deluxe Euro.
So as I say, knowing that I had the
Super
cheapest
thin.
one when I bought them, these look quite nice, and
There's a green one there as well.
then there is the green ones. So I thought, well, for £7, there should be about 30 quid in this if they were brand new. So knock that down a little bit. So I've had a look, and they're selling about £24. So from £7, I think that's a reasonable.
Yeah.
And it's something that isn't just electronics or gaming or whatever. You know, there's a whole load of different things. I'm just looking. It really depends what people are selling to what you can buy. So only when
About stating the obvious.
well, I know.
No, I agree.
I know,
agree.
but so you know, if people are only selling gaming stuff or whatever, you've got to look. And when you find something that's slightly different and you know about it, which I do know a little bit about them,
Absolutely.
so
yeah.
I picked those up, and they were £7, and they were pretty good.
I'm actually really surprised that you haven't said that you'll be keeping those and.
No.
No, so
No, I've my slightly diversing, but my thing at the moment that I'm still really interested in is what I'm trying to learn at the moment is called rope dart, and it is it's a bit like poi. If you've ever seen poi, where they spin two chains or two things round with like a glowing ball or fire on the end. This is just a big long chain with a fireball, and you do lots of things with that. It's called rope dart, and it's diversed away from the juggling more into spinning that. So, but yeah, so no, they can actually be sold. So I'm not just going to say they're mine. I'll keep them, which I might do with some of those computer games, however. But we'll see.
until you get one you like better and then move them on.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm really loving that about this at the moment, and the same with the consoles. You know, I've got now.
All of them.
I currently
No, you haven't got them all. You haven't got a GameCube, have you?
No, but there's a hell of a lot of them I haven't got. But I've currently got 4 Nintendo Wiis, and they all need testing that they work. Each game needs testing that they work. That's quite a lot of gaming for me to do. So yeah, really happy with that. Anything else before we wrap up?
I think that's it really. You know, next it's just going to be hopefully a what sold video in a few
A what
days'
sold
time.
video, that would be really nice. Once that they all get listed, might not be this week, might be the following week. Once they all get listed, it might take me a week or so to get it all listed, which is not a bad thing. But I don't see it all instantly arriving
And then that's it really until our next boot sales,
till
which
next
will
boot
be
sale.
You were talking about Ford on Thursday.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that.
It depends. Depends it depends what happens. If it might still be listing. It might be the Thursday just has to be listing still.
Although I did, because your sister goes home on Friday. His sister's staying at his mum's at the moment. She goes home on Friday. So I did say if we do go to Ford, then we'll pop in and say hi.
Could be an outing
on the way back.
We'll see what happens. We got a few days between now and then, so but it's been such an enjoyable weekend. If you guys are still watching at this point and you've not subscribed,
Thank you you haven't dozed off.
And well, you might have dozed off, but I mean, if you want to use this to help you sleep, you go ahead. That's great. But if you have not subscribed yet and you've got this far, you might want to consider subscribing. You'll get the notifications for the next films, even if you're using that as a sleeping aid.
Especially if you hit the bell for the notifications.
Hit the bell for the notifications.
And, as we always say, if you could just give us a thumbs up and comment below.
Yeah.
It's really nice actually reading people's comments.
It's great reading.
Well, so far it has been because they've been nice.
Yeah, if they're nice, they're kind of.
Yeah, we only want nice comments. So. Don't want trolls.
Anyway, so it's been great, and we shall catch you guys on the next one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.